Hello, I'm Rebecca. I'm the Environmental Education Coordinator at Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium. We are a nonprofit nature center and planetarium with a focus on getting kids out in nature, doing some exploration. We've also got a lot of animals here. We've got an aviary, we've got a large reptile and mammal collection, and right now we're standing in our butterfly garden. We've got a large collection of butterflies here, a lot of native plants, and the focus of this butterfly garden in particular is to allow people the opportunity to see the butterflies that are native to Southwest Florida, as well as seeing some of their host plants and getting to interact with them up close and personal.
So this was our ride out to Natives of Corkscrew, which donated the plants needed for this project. The main purpose of our project was the butterfly garden at Calusa Nature Center, which was pretty bare. They have a covered butterfly aviary, but there's a whole section outside that is not covered and really underutilized. We realized that could be so much more with a little bit of time and a couple new plants. We also noticed that while there were plenty of signs about the butterflies inside the aviary, there were not a lot of signs about Here are some parts of Calusa Nature Center which I think are really underappreciated. Calusa Nature Center is such a beautiful place and environment for people to really learn and connect with the nature that we often forget about and disconnect ourselves with. Calusa provides a really great space for not only children but adults to learn more about our native areas around us and the native plants and animals that live near us. I think we often disconnect with that and we don't realize that a lot of the time. When I was a camp counselor here over the summer, I really saw how people valued Calusa Nature Center, but I also realized how it's not funded enough and how it is often not thought of by some people. Our process for the project really began by speaking with Calusa Nature Center and trying to understand what their needs are for serving the community. When we brought up the butterfly garden idea, they really enjoyed it and really wanted to get started on it. We started off by researching appropriate plants for the garden and reaching out to different local nurseries. Once we'd obtained the plants and got them approved, we decided to start planting. But unfortunately, once we got started planting, we realized that the area that we had chosen was not very good for planting and ended up being too rocky. We did have to fill out a project plan and go over everything with them, little details and whatnot. And we also included and created a layout of what the butterfly garden is going to look like with all the 22 plants put together. So here you can see some of the plants that are at Natives of Corkscrew. The one within this video is called Fire Bush, and it's one of the 22 plants that they donated to us, including butterfly milkweed and landsleaf coreopsis. Our plan for the butterfly garden, which includes the 22 plants that were given to us by Natives of Corkscrew, and it shows that on one side is the aviary and on the other side is the Gator Lake.
So this is the butterfly garden we're going to be working on over here.
It's a little like there's some weeds that we have to get rid of and we probably have to remulch it, but it shouldn't be too hard.
There's a inner house portion and then there's this outer area. And usually it's like monarchs and zebra butterflies.
Yeah, and the inside has a bunch of like cocoons that they've actually put there.
Our project was received very positively by the community partner, as this is going to be an ongoing project. We still want to create a pamphlet for visitors to provide them resources and information on how they can make their own garden and how they can find out what plants are needed for their state. Earlier in the video, we stated that using native plants is better than using non-native plants for multiple reasons. Native plants are important because they require much less maintenance than non-native plants, and native plants are suited for the temperament. Florida often deals with droughts, and so these plants are ready for that long period without water. So they take less money to maintain, and they don't really need fertilizer or anything like that in order to grow and thrive here in Florida.